We got to remember who in God's name we are. We are the United States of America, for God's sake. There's nothing.
President Biden, firing up the crowd in Oceanside tonight, urges voters to turn out on this final stretch to the midterm election. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Jesse Pagan. The president headlined that rally in Oceanside, supporting Democratic Congressman Mike Levin, who's locked in a tight race with Republican challenger Brian Maryott. We were there at MCAS Miramar when Air Force One touched down just after 6 tonight. Now, this is the first presidential visit in San Diego since former President Trump's in 2019.
Governor Gavin Newsom and San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria greeted President Biden on the tarmac at Miramar, along with Congressman Levin and Scott Peters. And then the motorcade was quickly off to MiraCosta College in Oceanside, where the president spoke for about 45 minutes inside a packed gymnasium.
That speech wrapped up about an hour ago. CBS 8's Richard Allen is there with what the president had to say and what people thought about it.
Well, that's right. President Biden pumped up the crowd here at MiraCosta College tonight, giving incumbent Congressman Mike Levin a boost. Levin is in a tight race to hold on to his seat in the 49th Congressional District, facing off against Republican challenger Brian Maryott. Well, it's a safe bet that most of the folks here tonight plan to vote the Democratic ticket. President Biden is hoping a majority of voters will follow suit next Tuesday.
We need to reelect Mike, and we need to reelect all the Democrats who were mentioned for State House.
With just 5 days to go before the midterm elections, President Biden is not taking any vote for granted.
Let's make sure we win this election. Get out the vote. We got to win. Vote, vote, vote.
Here tonight in Oceanside to rally support behind incumbent Congressman Mike Levin. Levin told supporters tonight it is critical to stay on the mission.
All we have to do is win on Tuesday.
And a critical election, Levin said, for the future of the country.
We can make real progress on inflation, price gouging, corporate greed, public safety, and federally codifying a woman's right to make decisions about her own body.
Biden touted Levin's accomplishments, from investing in railways to improving our infrastructure, while also calling this upcoming election a choice between two different Americas.
It's going to determine the direction of the country for at least a decade or more. Not a joke.
Highlighting the progress made over the past 2 years, from lowering prescription drug costs to creating high-paying tech jobs, while also emphasizing the legitimacy of the nation's elections and also striking an optimistic note for the future.
We got to remember who in God's name we are. We are the United States of America, for God's sake. There's nothing. Not a single thing in the world we can't do if we do it together. Not one single thing.
And this doesn't end President Biden's trip to San Diego. He plans to tour a technology company somewhere in the county tomorrow morning before heading off to Chicago and Philadelphia this weekend for more Get Out the Vote events.